Welcome everyone, welcome back to Area 51, welcome back to the Star Wars Lounge, and we are here for episode 36 of Forgotten Figures and Weekly Roundup. And this is where I show you items that I have picked up over the last little while, new and used, and I always start the portion of this show out with the new stuff. And it hasn't been fantastic, but it hasn't been that bad either. There's a lot of restocks happening and stuff like that, and I do live quite a ways away from the store that I go shopping at. And by the time I get there, sometimes a lot of the stuff is gone. So let's start off. This, of course, is old news for you guys, but for me in the last little while, it's Moth Gideon from the Black Series. Managed to pick him up now. Creef Car Guy is up there, but I think old Creef's going to become a peg warmer by the looks of things. So pick this one up. A lot of people say that the facial sculpt is spot on. I don't think so. I think it is way off, but glad to have it nonetheless. You know, we'll keep the Black Series guys going, so we'll do that. We'll put that there. Also, now if I've shown you this one, I'm sorry, but I don't think I did. I think I showed it when I picked it up, but I don't think I explained it. This is, of course, Domino from Deadpool 2. They had this on sale for $9, $8.99. They're blowing this up. They've got a whole pile of them there. She didn't sell very well, so I picked one up. I like the idea of the extra head. Could give you some ideas for customization down the road if you choose to do a little customizing. Who knows? Kind of nice to have a second head on any figure. I'll put her over here. Then I came across these, which I was very happy to. Now, I'm an avid collector of these, and this, of course, is the Masters of the WWE Universe. Now, I think this is Wave 5, I think. This is Goldberg, and he looks good. Really surprised to have found these. So we have Goldberg, we have Stephanie McMahon. Now, the set with Ricky Steamboat and Roddy Piper has not shown up here yet. We've got kind of leapfrogged over those. Those haven't arrived here yet, so we've got these. I don't know how that works, but it works, it does, I guess. Then we got the Ultimate Warrior. Nice figure. I mean, anytime you can get the Ultimate Warrior, it's a really nice figure. And then, let's put this over here. Kind of the one that really catches your attention is this guy right here, and this is King. That really gets your attention. Just the color, he stands out so amazingly. The back has got the nice little art on it and everything. I do not crack these out of the package. I leave them in, and this one is unpunched. I think 1, 2, 3 of them are unpunched, but I probably will punch them because I like to hang them on pegs, stuff like that. So nice to get that line. Not sure when the Ricky Steamboat Roddy Piper line is going to show up, but I'll be there for it when I get there. Then I went to my dollar store and found this. This is the Starlink Battle for Atlas, and this is a ship. It comes with a little guy and a ship and everything, and you can customize this, and then you can put it into the game. I do not play Starlink, but when this was on, it was on for $4. So there's the back there. Explains exactly how this goes. I know this is a game I have not played. It's for Xbox One, but for $4, I won't pass up a box anything, especially if it looks sci-fi-ish. I think it looks really neat. So was happy to pick that up. There's about 10 of these up there, so I might go grab 1 or 2 more, just in case somebody later on down the road is looking for one of these and they can't find them. Always nice to find these things. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I got for new for right now. But I'm always looking. Oh, and I did get a, darn it, sorry about that little hiccup there. One thing that I forgot to put out here was the box where I picked up the Tomi Takara Megatron. Now, I've already done the review on him, and I'll put a card up here or here, and you can go have a look at that. So that's it for news. So let's go to Street Scenes, and of course, as I always say, Street Scenes is one of my favorite things to go to because I get to show you items that I have found. And now, be prepared, a lot of this stuff is missing pieces, but it's always neat to find this stuff and show it to you guys. I really get a charge out of it. I don't know why, but I really do. I love looking at this old stuff, and a lot of this stuff is 20, 25, you know, 15 to 20 years old, and it's kind of neat to see it. A lot of pieces are missing, and sometimes I don't know what it is, and that's where you guys come in to help me. So let's go to Street Scenes and see what's happening there. So let's go to Street Scenes. And on this nice sunny day, we'll start off with this gentleman right here. This is from 2019. This is the Hasbro Crankcase Transformer. And he's all there, which is a surprise because a lot of the times these Transformers are missing pieces like heads and hands. And I'm very happy to have the whole guy right here in front of me. So that is the 2019 Hasbro Crankcase. This is from 2007. This is from the Incredible Hulk movie, the one with Edward Norton Jr. in it, and this is the gamma charged Abomination, 6.5 inch. If you're on Instagram, you'd have seen this already. He's a beefy guy for a 6-inch figure, and not really the Abomination. I like the cartoon Abomination a bit better, but for the movie version, he looks pretty good, and he stands out quite well. And like I say, he's a beefy guy, and he looks. I always like really finding these. This is the 1988. This is the first release of Donatello, and how can you tell it's a 1988 first release? You can tell by the squishy head. You see, if you squish his head, doink, that's when you know it's a release from 1988. I don't find a lot of these originals, but when I do, it's really nice to find them. So, very happy to have this one. Took me a little while to figure out what it was. This is from 2005. This is from Batman Begins. This is the Bruce Wayne Ninja. And I think you will remember at the scene where he's talking to Ra's al Ghul after some training. He had this costume on. But it took me a while to figure out who this was. Again, this was on Instagram. And yeah, and nice to find this figure. I think there's no accessories that comes with it I know of. But he's a good-looking figure. But it took me a while to figure out who that was. This is where I might need a little help from you guys, because I'm not sure who this is. I know this is a Bandai figure. I don't know what year it's from, and I know it's a NASA figure. And the reason I know that is because he's a spaceman, plus he has the NASA decal on his side. I do not know who this is. I know Apollo 13. Bandai made an Apollo 13 release. This is not part of that, but it might be another release. So if you know who this is, drop me a line below, because I don't know who this is or what year it's from. So if you have any ideas, please feel free to throw that up so I can figure out who this is. But he's a great looking character. Now, I don't normally show McDonald's toys, but this is from 2010, and this is from a Happy Meal, and it's the Thing from the Fantastic Four. I'm assuming this is when one of the movies was released. I usually don't show these, but he kind of looks cool, so I figured I'd make an exception and show this McDonald's thing. I think he looks really neat. This is from 2011. This is the Iron Man Mighty Battlers figure. And when I say Mighty Battlers, when you squeeze his legs, he does that. He's not as good as he should, but he goes like that. And that arm is actually supposed to come up in front of him, but I think he's been played with a little hard, so he doesn't actually get that arm all the way up. But a neat looking Iron Man. For a 6-inch, not as good as a Legends, but it's alright, it'll do its thing. This is the Nickelodeon from 2012, the Splinter. I can't pass these up. I must have 5 or 6 of these now, and every time I see them I grab them up. And this one is missing his staff, of course, but he's got the tail, which is a good deal. Most of the time they come with no tail. I just can't pass these guys up. These Splinters, when I see them, I grab them every single time. And we'll continue to do so. I like that. We're getting into the 3.75 figures. Always very happy to find these figures in a bag with a bunch of other stuff. This is the 1997 Power of the Force Han Solo, but he's missing the coat. And he's more of the beefier, jacked up version, but still always happy to find these. I guess at 1997 we could start to call these a bit retro now. But he's in actually good shape. It looks like he was played with. He is missing his coat and his sidearm. But I have tons of sidearms, and I don't know. If I find the coat, great. If I don't find the coat, who cares? But always happy to find these and this is just a red Power Ranger. Very simple. There's a little bit of articulation in the elbows and a little bit in the knees. He's very generic. I don't know what year he's from. I didn't really even bother to look him up because I've got so many of these. So just another red Power Ranger that I found. Nothing spectacular about this guy. Good army builder, I guess, if you wanted to have a whole pile of red Power Rangers. Not sure what year this gentleman is from, but this is from Big Hero 6, if you ever saw the movie. And this is Yokai, the villain. And he's absolutely dirty. I've got to wash him, and I show you these exactly how I found them. But if you have watched Big Hero 6, you know exactly who this is. This is a little bit bigger than 3.75, so probably a 4-inch figure. And if he came with any accessories, they're completely gone. But I do love the Kabuki mask. I think he looks absolutely great. So, gotta wash him because he's really super dirty. And yeah, Big Hero 6 was not a bad movie. You haven't seen it? Go have a look at it. This is a gentleman named Darren Young, and he comes from the 2011 WWE Battle Pack, the one that had Titus O'Neil in it, and he's in very good shape. He's got a little bit of his decal on the back of his trunks worn up. Well, actually, it's kind of there, but this looks like it was played with a little bit, but not a lot. Good-looking figure. Always happy to find wrestling figures, and yeah, I think he looks good. Hope you're enjoying my, I'm doing natural light today. Hope you're enjoying that. I'm not using any studio lights because I just thought, let's see what this looks like with just natural light. It might have been a mistake. I don't know. Let me know what you think. So, Darren Young. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll already have seen this guy. I'll turn him a little bit more so you can see his face. This is the 2010 Vitor Belfort UFC, and he came in a package of 5 other figures. This is the only one I found. At first, I wasn't going to pick this guy up because I don't like these kind of cartoonized looking characters. But the more I look at this guy, the more I think he's very well done. I mean, the head, the arms, everything, he's very well done. I don't collect too much of this stuff, but it was in a bag with these 3 wrestlers, and I'll show you the next one. So I picked him up, and you know what? I really like this guy. He grows on you. So let's look at the next wrestler. This is from 2003. This is from the WrestleMania 20 series. This is the Test, and this is a very hard figure to find from my perusing through the interwebs. But he's had a little bit of, you can tell by his face, and somebody got crazy on him with a magic marker. I'll try and get that off, but he has seen better days. His face is kind of scarred up a little bit, but he still has a good look to him. You could customize this, but apparently this is a hard one to find. One thing I noticed was the size of the hands on these guys. Look at the size of that hand. It's twice the size of his head. So I don't know who did the proportional on these, but his hands are just humongous. But a good looking figure nonetheless. Happy to always find a wrestler. Very happy. Let's move on. This is from 1992. This is the Mirage Studios Raphael. And what's different about this guy is he's got all those little spots all over him, and he's completely rubber. He's not made out of PVC at all. You can tell by, see, watch his foot. He's completely rubber, and I don't know much about him, so, you know, either Ash or Nerd Cave or even Marcello can kind of fill me in on who this might be. But if you, like I say, if you do look closely, he's got all these little, like, little yellow eyes all over him. So don't know what series this is from. And if anybody knows, please let me know. I mean, he's a good-looking figure. I'm glad I found him, but he's completely different than any other one I've ever found. And then with that, we'll segue into this guy. And this is a 2018 Michelangelo, and he has the little flip action on his backpack. Sorry about that. If you open this up, he has, and he's got one of his ninja stars in there, so it looks like there's room for one other thing, which probably isn't there. But he has a ninja star, and his shell flips open and closed. And like I said, this is from 2018. Oh, geez, I'm hitting everything. Not my day today. Sorry, guys. But there we go. So if anybody knows anything about that other turtle there, please fill me in, because I have no idea what the heck that is. Now, this one, I don't know what year it's on or anything like that, but I'm just showing it because it's missing parts. It's missing hands and stuff, and people say, well, why do you pick these up? I pick these up so in case anybody's ever looking for a piece, I have it. So that's why I pick these up. So there's a lot of pieces missing off them. I don't know who this is. Maybe somebody can fill me in, but like I say, I picked this up for parts in case somebody's ever looking for a piece or a part. I have it. Now this one was a surprise to find complete with everything with it. This is the 2006 Takara Megatron Voyager class from one of the Transformers movies. Everything is here. I'm super surprised to find out that he has everything, because 9 times out of 10, like the last one I showed you, pieces are always missing. So he is a good looking guy all the way around. I'm not going to transform him, but he looks sweet. Very happy to have found this guy. Okay, so let's wrap this baby up. That was the last one. Let's wrap this up and get it in the can, as they say. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for dropping into this episode of Forgotten Figures and Weekly Roundup, episode 36. Let me know which one was your favorite. You know, believe it or not, I think my favorite was that little wrestler guy right there. I just like the way he looks. But in front of you also, there's a couple things that I didn't show. I finished off, these are those little guns that I pick up from my 1/6 scale guys, and just a bag of accessories like weapons and grenades and stuff. Always nice to find those. So Instagram, I'm on Instagram, Mike_area_51. Stop in. I put something up every single day, and would appreciate you to stop by. It's a great community. Everybody has a great time there. Let me know, like I say, which one was your favorite. Let me know what you're finding in your area, and we will catch you all in the next one. Area 51, home of the superheroes.